I'm your host, Miss Naiya Marcelo. You are watching Iconici TV MMA. I am here today with Trevor Wittman, coach and owner and founder of the Grudge Training Center. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here and to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you. Now, can you tell me what the Grudge Training Center offers? Classes, your hours, all of it.
We pretty much offer everything. From the a lot of people know us from the fight world, and I mean we do everything from Grudge Fit, which is fundamentals in training, and also a very fit style of a class. And our prices are incredible. $75 a month. You're not going to find that anywhere around the state. And we're actually expanding another 4,000 square feet, so we'll be about 11,000 square foot. But we do kids ages 5 and up, and man, it's a fun place to be. And the one thing that I feel the proudest about Grudge is it's a family atmosphere. I mean, when you come in here, everybody's going to say hi to you. Everybody's going to know your name. When I grew up in the East Coast and I boxed, it was a tough area, and that was the one thing I wanted to change. I love to be in an environment where you have fun. I always feel if you have fun, you succeed.
Definitely, and I have noticed that since I've been here, everybody's been so nice.
Yeah.
Shook my hand, introduced themselves, and that is the environment that is definitely best.
Yeah.
Now, you have a lot of experienced and big-name fighters that are associated with your gym. Do you feel that that gives you kind of an up on that?
It gives us an up, but when it comes to the fight world, yes, it's a great thing. I mean, the success is a cool thing. But again, it kind of scares some of the public away when they come in here because they feel like it's just a fight gym, and they're going to have to put on the headgear, and they're going to have to get in there and get their nose touched up with some leather, And the one thing is you don't have to do that. So if you're the normal public and you just love the fight game and you want to learn some moves, so when you're watching the UFC, you know what they're doing, or if you just want to get in shape, or bring your kids down for confidence, or a bowling program that we have. I mean, whatever we have, again, we're a friendly gym, and no one's forced to get in there. I mean, this is also a fitness gym.
That's awesome. Now, do you feel that your trainers or your fighters have a one-up on other fighters that train, because Colorado is such high altitude? Do you feel that they have better training because they train here?
The altitude is a huge thing when it comes to training. I mean, you remember the Big Bear camps back in the boxing days, and Muhammad Ali had his own training camp up in the mountains. So it's this goes back in the history for a long period of time. But there is a science to the altitude, and there's a plus and a negative to everything you do. You do go down to sea level, and it messes with your blood levels a little bit, so there could be a disadvantage, could be an advantage. I feel it's an advantage because you're always having to push yourself and work through that rougher breathing, and lactic acid build up a little quicker. And but it also stops your workload a little bit. But I don't ever look at something like we got an advantage because of this or advantage because of this. I always want every fight to be fair, and we win because of what we do and what we produce.
Now, the Grudge Training Center has their own fight team. Do you have any female fighters on that team?
Actually, we don't have any female fighters on the pro team. Back in the boxing game, one of the biggest things is I feel female fighting is awesome. I love to watch it. I think it's growing. I think it's one of the coolest things out there. I always love to watch the female boxers, and now in MMA, and then the technique is incredible. When it comes to me, I focus on my team, and I'm 100% when it comes to my team, and the last thing I want is distractions. And guys are really funny when it comes to women. You'll see, we used to have a rule, number one rule, don't bring your girlfriend in the gym while the pros are training first. The guys all of a sudden their shirts are coming off, and it's just, to me, I separate the environment, and it's not that I don't think it should happen on any other team, but for my environment, I want 100% focus with the athletes that I work with, and I hope the best any other girls out there. Sorry we don't train females, but we don't.
Definitely. Well, speaking of females, UFC 157 is kicking off on February 23rd, and you have a couple fighters on that card. How do you feel about your fighters that are going to time?
Oh, I feel amazing about, we got Neil Magny from The Ultimate Fighter. I mean, this guy to me is going to be a superstar. He is one of the most disciplined guys I know at age 24. He is, right as we got on the show, he was kind of the star pick for me. When we go on the show, we look to win those fights, but we're also looking to recruit a little bit. And man, the way he learned is how coachable he was, how disciplined he was, and how passionate he was about winning. I mean, it's a huge thing, and he has grown so much since being here. and he fits with the team perfect. He's part of the family now. Then we got Rashad, which again another just superstar athlete, and I really look forward to seeing him against Lamar. You will see Brendan Schaub back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Watched him train today. He did a great job, and I know that's not even half of what he can do.
Yes.
Now, how was it? Did you learn anything new being a coach, doing the top coach? You were the top coach for Ultimate Fighter Season 16 under Shane Carwin. Did you learn anything new doing that?
You know, I learned every day, and it was such an experience beyond that the Season 16 with Shane Carwin. I mean, to go on there and get, you know, you're choosing from 16 guys, and when you go in there, it's so hard because you find these little aspects about each guy, and man, it's hard to choose from the guys, and then you got to take this guy and build him from not even really knowing him, you know, and then you got to come up with a game plan, and then you fight every 2 days, so coming up with a short game plan, I mean, it is fun. It's so stressful. I mean, there's so many nights that we stayed up all night arguing as coaches, and it's that hard critique. No, this is going to be better for this. No, this is going to be better for this.
Right.
But it's fun. I mean, that passion of us sitting up and wringing each other's neck out because everybody wants to have their say. I mean, yeah, I learned the whole time on that show, and you know, I continue to learn. You know, watching the new season, and I learn every day in the gym. Once I stop learning, I need to throw those mitts in and then throw the towel in. Find something else to do.
Definitely. Now, do you have anybody that you would like to shout out?
You know, the main thing I always want to shout out is the fans out there. You know, the fans that support this sport and watch the combative sports for what it is. You know, it changed my life. Boxing changed my life, and it taught me a lot about myself, about overcoming obstacles, and the people that look at it as brutal and a rough style thing. It's not as brutal as anybody can think. It's more of a respect thing, and going out there and challenging yourself. It's not really going out there to damage your opponent, but challenge yourself and see how far you can go by yourself. When that cage door closes, it's only you. And every fan out there that supports what we do and what I love, I'm telling you, I respect every one of you for turning on the TV and focusing into all these great fights and watching these guys that put their everything on the line to go out there and do what they love. I appreciate every one of you. You know, it's one of those things, man. I got the best seat in the house when I get to sit in the front row and watch the guys who I'm working with. And I'm telling you, I'm a fan first, and every one of your fans, man, I want to high five every one of you.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I definitely will be keeping in touch.
Awesome.
Definitely. Thank
Awesome.
you.
No problem.